Hey team, this is Jason Simmons. I'm head mod over at True Trading Group. Today is June 6th, and I wanted to go over our trades today. And guys, we've been waiting for a continuation in the market. We've been waiting for the market to make, a decision. And boy, we got a boomtown day today in TTG. INSY. Let's look at this daily chart because I always tell everybody you need to mark out points on the daily chart onto your intraday. Move them over, keep them there. We trade the same stocks over and over again, and these stocks like to trade in these same channels. So you can see 130, 150, and then we have that new resistance points at 184 I added today. But so remember 130, 150. Also want you guys to notice the bullish divergence has been going on here on the MACD. So we go over to the 3-minute. I kind of mapped it out a little bit for you guys here. And let me go back in time. So they had news this morning that they got a big fine and they had to have one of their board of directors quit. So that's a positive step for INSY. The unknown for investors is always horrible. So, guys, we have a whole entire room scanning for the same setups. So when you have a whole entire room scanning for the same setups, and we're getting follow through and continuation and nice volume in the market, we're going to hit plays like this. So first of all, we know that all stocks under $1, resistance is at $1. So INSY opened up, fell down, and then came up here to this dollar mark and then exploded. Look at the increasing volume as well. So we have increasing volume, we hold $1, come up, come back on this wick, and don't even come back to $1 and come right back up to this 110 line where 110 becomes support. This is where I made the initial alert. Okay, I was like, I got a few shares here. I didn't get a full fill here at 110, but at 117 I finally got a fill. Alerted it to the room. And remember, guys, we're looking for a break of 130 and then a push up to 150. So, guys, when you know a stock's moving like this, I like to keep to my game plan. So I put some shares up at 155. I was like, if we bust through 150 with some proper volume, 155 should be a good target. So on the next candle, guys, stock exploded and halted at 158. Okay, I didn't get all the money there. Like I said, 155. I was happy it halted. I hate halted stocks. So it halts, opens, falls down, bounces off the trade line, comes up, halts again. And guys, after this second halt, it killed the stock. People don't like trading halted stocks. And down it came. Guys, I got out during this candle at 160. I was out of the trade. All right. Got in at 110 and 117. Took profits at 155 and 160. Now, later on in the afternoon, it set itself up again, but we just didn't get that volume. Came down here, held that $1, came back up over the trade line, consolidated, looked like we're getting a 2 o'clock wake up, and then it couldn't break above, guess what mark? That 130. So tomorrow we'll be looking for a break of 130, and then a break of 150, and now looking for a push up to 180. Volume is going to be the key here. As soon as volume died out, the stock kind of died. But what's really strong that I like about this is most of these stocks, guys, that come up here and break $1, we see it. It breaks $1 and then it goes back to where it started at 50, 60 cents or whatnot. This held all day long. Did it hold above the 130 or the 150? No. But it did hold hold the dollar, and it also held the trade line on the daily chart. We have a curling up trade line now. So tomorrow I'll be looking for 130, 150, and 184. I want you guys to notice the bullish divergence here on the MACD. All right. INSY, definitely a home run trade. All right. And then in the afternoon, we're getting, a lot of follow through, a lot of continuation. And guys, we scan all day long. We have new watch list after the morning because, after the morning, a lot of stocks in the watch list that have volume, the volume dies out and they die. So we were scanning for stocks, and BKS news came out that the buyout deal was going forward. All right, guys, and once again, we used the daily chart to jump into this play at a major resistance point. So I want you guys to notice the 200-day moving average here is at 593. Okay, and I want you to notice the gap fill at 596. And look at all this. It couldn't ever get over this. Gap down, has to enter the gap fill. All right, now let's go back over to the intraday chart. So we're watching it open up, and a lot of times we see news, guys, and what happens after we see the news, after the lunch, we see a big spike, and then it just fades off. This made a huge spike, and then this started channeling. And then we got a push up here, and we bounced right off the gap fill. Stock came back, bounced off the trade line, and then we started to get a move back up towards the retest that gap again. And guys, I want you guys to notice how the trade line kept on curling, showing us that it's strong. So I jumped in at 570, waiting for that power hour boom. Stock slowly consolidated and then broke right through the 200-day moving average, gap fill, okay? Went up to 620. I took profits at 615. And then exited the trade at $6. And we'll be looking for continuation tomorrow. Now, from what I've read, they said the buyout price is at $650. So it really doesn't have that much room on it. I'm going to do a little more research. But guys, if it can break up here to the 647, 650 area, next resistance isn't really up here until this 7. So I'm going to do a little research on this. But guys, we've been hitting singles, and we hit a double and a home run today. Because we've been being patient and waiting for our same setups and patterns that we make money on every day. If we were getting no continuation, this stock would have never followed through, and we never would have got the trade that we got. So guys, I'm really excited tomorrow. All right, make sure you guys are there early with me at 7:30. Markets going towards that 50-day, getting some continuation. BYND beats earnings. I'm excited about tomorrow, team. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow.